Oh, so fabulous. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dumebi Leah, the also fabulous one. So good to have you guys on here. If this is your first time, please be sure to subscribe. So this is the third of my Halloween look. And yeah, I know Halloween is long gone, but guys, I ran way behind schedule because I couldn't meet up. But I just felt since I had filmed it, I might as well still drop it, even if we are in November. So I'm creating the possessed girl look from the movie The Exorcist. Really, really creepy and yeah. So the first thing that I did was to smoothing my brow hairs and kind of like lay them down using the Kimani brow gel. And this is because I don't have the spirit gum. I didn't really want my brows to be prominent because if you watch the movie The Exorcist, the girl's brows were basically not even visible. So after using the clear gel to smoothing my brows down, I used the Milani Secret Coverage Concealer to just like further like cover the darkness of the brow and make it almost like rhyme with my skin tone. Then the next thing that I went into was my Ovada Beauty foundation in the shade Dark Coffee. Now this is a foundation that I've used before, which the undertone was way off, like it had a very, very neutral ashy kind of undertone. So if you want to make yourself look pale like a possessed person or like a zombie, you can use a foundation that doesn't go with your, that's kind of like cool undertone or more neutral undertone than your skin tone, or use a foundation shade that is like 2 or 3 shades lighter than you to get that look. So after that, I went into my Beauty Treat concealer and took a very light shade of concealer and I just applied it all over my face to further make myself look more pale and ashy. As you guys can see, you can see the comparison between my face and my hands at this moment. So I set everything using my Beyond Beauty setting powder, and that is a setting powder that I've used before that gave me a lot of flashback, so it made me look further ashy, which is why I decided to use it for this particular look because it just goes with the entire look. So I went into my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette and I took a burgundy shade or a kind of like burnt orange shade first of all to put around my eyes, to put on my eyelid and below the eye. Then I went in with black. And after I put the burgundy shade around my eyes, I went in with a black eyeshadow just to give it some more depth, to make it look sunken, to make me look like really disturbed, like I've not been getting a lot of sleep, you know, that kind of look. So I'm just using that black to just further scatter around to give my skin some form of transparency and the look that my skin is not perfect because, you know, someone that is possessed is basically not looking healthy, you're not eating well, you're not sleeping well, your skin looks pale. Then I actually applied some foundation and everything on my lips. Then I went in to apply some of that black eyeshadow on my lips also to give it that look of me being sick, you know, and basically. So now I want to draw some markings on my face for where my cuts are going to be, because in the movie, the girl in question had some cuts. So I'm just using I went into the Smithy's face and body paint palette to just draw the markings first of all. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be going into my Graftobian liquid latex with my makeup sponge to just begin to like make my cut. So I'll place it just a little bit of the liquid latex. Mind you, I think you need more cotton wool than liquid latex for this. So when I put the liquid latex, I put like some cotton wool on this, then I put another liquid latex on it. Then I go to the other side of the cut and I repeat the same step. Liquid latex, cotton wool, then liquid latex over it. And then I'm using my spatula to just create the cut in between. So like every cut is made up of two different layers of this liquid latex and cotton wool. Then you just separate the middle using your spatula. Make sure it doesn't dry up without you separating it. So this is what I will just repeat all over the cut markings on my face. So at this point, I'm done. And when it dries up, it becomes a bit clear. So I went back into the Smithy's palette and I was looking for my shade of brown, but there was no something that could basically like blend with my skin tone. Don't use foundation for this because it's not going to cover. So I went with this face and body paint from Smithy's, and then I'm just using it to like paint over the cuts. That is what I'm doing right now, using a pointed blending brush. So now, to make the cuts look more real, I'm taking the red from that same body paint and just putting in between all the cuts. These are basically like supposed to be cuts and scratches and, you know, scars, injuries. Some are still fresh, some look a bit dried up. That was the effect we were going for. So now, to make my lips look like they are dry and injured and, you know, bloody, I'm just putting some of the red paint. So now I'm going into my Graftobian blood paste. This is the thicker one. So I'm just applying some of the blood paste in the wounds to make it look more real and to make some of them look more fresh and deeper. So I'm going into some contact lenses now. These are blind contact lenses from SFX store. I got all my products from SFX store, and this is the finished look. Yeah, she had a projectile vomit in the movie, which is what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.